afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am here today to present my uh, presentation, which is conducted on the basis of primary research, managing young customer satisfaction retention in the UK Indian restaurants, the role of customer relationship management. So before I go into the actual presentations and the outcomes, I would just like to give you a little bit brief about the Indian restaurants' contributions, its size, and how they're contributing to UK overall GDPs. Indian restaurants is introduced in the UK in 1940s to 1950s. Some point was introduced by the Indian subcontinent. Since then, this business and this restaurant sector became really popular, and they created jobs. Each year they create about 100,000 jobs, and their size of the overall business is 4.5 billion, and they're contributing over 40 billion to UK GDP. That's according to a Statista report 2019. And they employ about 100,000 approximately worker in their restaurant, and they have more than 12,000 restaurants takeout business in the UK, and the UK Indian restaurant is also one of the third largest ethnic background restaurants that are really popular in British society and their context. So if I start with my key presentation, start with my first slides. I'm doing managing young customer satisfaction and retention in the UK restaurant, the role of customer relationship management, which is customer satisfaction, retention, role of relationship management. Research background. So the young customers, this research was conducted on the basis of the feedback from the young customers. So the young customers acknowledge for their tendency to go trends and their adventures preference that was cited by Kim 2021. Customer satisfaction is derived from the quality of the food, service, and atmosphere that enhance the overall dining experience. That was cited by Kim as well, 2021. Customer retention in the ability to keep customer coming back. So when you customer coming back and do repeat customs, so that means you are actually in position to retain that specific customers, a crucial factor for the long-term success of any restaurant in the UK. That was cited by Jones and Sue 2000. And Lanzer cited 2015 that eco-friendly initiative in the hospitality industry are about water and energy conservation, waste minimization, and cost saving that are beneficial to the environment. These become really popular these days to Indian restaurants when you have green practice in place in your settings. So the research problem, the lack of awareness, disconnect between expectation and efforts. So what does it mean? There's a gap between what the customer expects from restaurant in terms of environmental efforts and what the restaurant are actually currently providing and doing. So the facts that affect customer satisfaction with food quality, which is taste, freshness, perceived nutritional values, influenced by personal experiences, which is very important. That's also another problem. Personal satisfaction is highly determined by personal food experiences. That was cited by Brown 2021. So research questions was defined. What is the correlation between food quality and the satisfaction of young customers in the UK Indian restaurant sector? And what is the connection between food quality and the relation of young customer in the UK Indian restaurant sector? That's the second question I just read. And how do green practice in the UK Indian restaurant impact the satisfaction and retention of young customer within the hospitality sector? Research aims to explore the factors that influence young customer satisfaction and retention in UK Indian restaurants. How customers relationship management CRM strategy can be effective in this regard. Research objective set out to explore the correlation between food quality and the satisfaction of young customer in the UK Indian restaurant sector to retain and for long-term business succeed. to examine the connections between food quality and the retention of young customers in the UK Indian restaurant sector. So that is the second objective will be again at the very end of this research, to analyze how green practice in UK Indian restaurants impact the satisfaction and retention of young customer within the hospitality sector, which is very popular these days. As I mentioned earlier, in the Indian restaurant setting or any dining setting, is very important when you have green practice in place. So methodology will be used to conduct this research. Research design is quantitative. Research type, cross sections, unit of analysis, individual, and population, targeted population, restaurant customers, Indian restaurant customers, targeted population, young customer dining Indian cuisines. And restaurant type is Indian restaurant. Sample size calculation was Karachi and Morgan 1970. Sample size 134. Data collection method will be used or was used questionnaire via online Google Forms, which is 31 questionnaire contained. Data analysis technique was SPSS, which is smart PLS. Sampling techniques, convenient, non-probability sampling technique, as it was a demographically, specifically on the Indian restaurant customer, those who dine in at least last month. Dissertation structure was structured begin with introduction, followed by literature review, research methodology, data collection, analysis, findings, and conclusion, recommendation from this conducted research study. So literatures, review of Indian restaurant. The presentation will be exploring the key findings from recent literature, which is existing literature on UK Indian restaurants. Research framework. So green practice, food quality, CRM will be deliver customer satisfaction, which will lead to eventually customer retention, ultimate success in this sector. Conceptual literature, customer satisfactions. So customer satisfaction, crucial for restaurant success. As you all know, repeat business. A dimension of customer satisfaction serves quality, empathy, reliability, assurance, responsiveness, and tangibility. Conceptual literature, so market trends, market diversity, demographic factors influence consumer behavior, particularly in diverse markets like in the UK. Post-COVID-19 shift intensified demands for convenience, safety, and experimental dining, delivery and loyalty, operational excellence, and customers' engagement drive loyalty, which is ultimate business success. Theoretical literature, customer satisfaction as a variable. So service quality, linked to customer retention directly, influencing revisit intentions and ultimate success in the business. Demographics, consider the diverse demographic factors influencing dinner expectations. Empirical literature, insights and the gaps. Shifting customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction is dynamic. It can be shifted every month or every year. People can have a different taste. Customer satisfaction is dynamic concept affected by changing customer expectations. Experimental elements, ambience, technology these days, and personalization play a significant role in customer experiences. Sustainability and customer relationship management, environmental practice, and engaging CRM strategic enhance customer loyalty. Research gaps from this particular empirical literature. Focus on only quantitative data needs to be comprehended with the qualitative research as well. Theoretical literature, key factors. So key factors post-pandemic experiences. Ambience, personalizations, and technology enhance customer satisfactions. Critical factors, food quality, sustainability, and effective customer relationship management are crucial for loyalty. Customer satisfaction in Indian restaurant research landscape. So exploring customer satisfaction in the UK Indian restaurant industry with a focus on research gap and existing research. So research gaps, uncovering insights. Qualitative insights. limited exploration of diverse customer perspective based on age and gender. Post-pandemic technology, lack of comprehensive research on customer response to technological integration. Evolving expectation, insufficient research on changing customer expectation and their impact on customer satisfaction and retention plan. Research methodology used, again, what I literally prescribed. So off to the next slide. Research design, which is cross-sectional, through online questionnaire, Google Forms used for data collections. It was a targeted population, which is young customers, focus on young customers of Indian restaurant in the UK. Sample size 134 participants, calculated using SPSS. Sampling technique, convenient sampling technique, easy availability. Participants identified by their proximity to the research. Non-probability sampling, which is participants selected based on convenience, not random selection. So this research was conducted on the particular restaurant sector. Those are actually dying at least within 30 days in Indian restaurant settings. Ethical considerations, informed consent to customers, confidentiality, right to withdraw. Customer can withdraw anytime. Participants can withdraw from the study at any times during the data collection process. Data collection techniques and procedures. So examine the satisfaction, retention of young customers in UK Indian restaurant. Research focus was young UK Indian restaurant customers, and the targeted population was young customers who have eaten at UK Indian restaurants in the last month at least. Data collection method. So the data distributions and structure, questionnaire sampling. As mentioned a couple of times, questionnaire was used to collect data. Structure questionnaire based on research objective that defined at the very beginning of this presentation. Online Google Forms use platforms, efficient data collection and analysis. Question types, closed and open-ended question for quantitative data. Email distributions, social media distributions, restaurant partnership distributions. Data collection techniques and procedures, survey instruments. A structure questionnaire developed based on research objective that was defined at the very beginning of this presentation. Data analysis. Quantitative data will be or was analyzed using SPSS, while the open-ended feedback will be analyzed thematically to identify patterns in customer satisfactions and the ultimate retentions. Result and findings is very important from this conducted research. Food quality drives retentions. So revisit intentions. High correlation found between food quality and revisit intentions, which is 0.75%. Positive feedback, 70.9% agreed and 21.6% strongly agreed on spreading positive word of mouth that they're actually happy from the food quality, customer service, and overall customer satisfactions. So green practice, moderate impact, because the more impact was on the food quality and overall the size of the meal or the portion. So environmental awareness, young customers are aware and supportive of green practices. Willingness to pay for green product, or if they actually offer green product to Indian restaurant settings, 73.9% agreed and 19.4% strongly agreed on paying extra for eco-friendly products. Portion size matters. It really matters. So fullness and satisfactions. So portion size plays a significant role in customer satisfactions. Customer agreement. 69.4% agreed and 24.6% strongly agreed that portion were sufficient the restaurant they visit among these 134 participants. Food quality played a key driver of satisfaction, as I mentioned earlier. Food quality is a main fact and the key fact that customers were really satisfied on, and the restaurant have to focus on to keep this achievement ongoing. Strong correlation found, highly correlation between food quality and customer satisfaction, 0.83%. Customer feedback was 65.7% agreed and 27.6% strongly agreed that food was tasty. So that percentage was derived from directly from customers' feedback that was received from 134 participants. Green practice less influential than food quality. Food quality playing the key and vital role for customer retentions. So the customer satisfaction, green practice have a weaker correlation with the satisfaction than food quality. But yes, customer want to pay more money if they are actually offer green product in Indian restaurant settings. But overall, customer satisfaction was entirely rely on the food quality. Revisit intentions. Green practice have a positive correlation with revisit intention, but less influential than food quality. So food quality is a vital and key element. So key findings. Food quality, again, is food quality. It's all about food quality. Most important factors for customer satisfaction and retention is food quality. Green practice, positive impact. There is a positive impact, but less influential than food quality. You can see a diagram at the bottom, which is directly from 134 customers provided their feedbacks. So conclusion and recommendations, which is very final and a key part of this primary research. Food quality as a key driver. Strongly correlation found. The study confirms a strong positive correlation between food quality and customer satisfaction. So loyalty impact. Finding also demonstrate a significant correlation between food quality and repeat visit, which is 0.75%. Supporting literatures. So the existing study or existing research that currently used, which is Mitra and Banerjee cited 2023, they also agreed highly food quality directly influence customer satisfaction levels and overall dining experiences, as well as Brown and Taylor 2021, Miller cited 2019 that food quality is a crucial in building customer loyalty in Indian restaurant settings. Study limitations, limited scopes, such as focus only on UK Indian restaurants, limitation, generalizability. Quantitative approach doesn't consider qualitative aspects of customer experience, which will be my final recommendation or this research recommendation. Small sample size is only 134 sample size, may not represent all young diners, impacting the strength of correlations. Theoretical contribution from this research is reinforce existing literature, what existing authors and researcher actually emphasize. So establish the significant relationship between food quality and customer satisfaction and retentions. Enhance customer experiences theories. Identify food quality as a key driver of young diners' perceptions. So implication for future framework highlights the needs for better ingredients of green practice into customer satisfaction framework. So the practical implications for UK Indian restaurants, which is another key outcome from this conducted research. Enhance food quality was the recommended from this research. Implemented quality control measure, invest in sourcing high quality ingredients and train staff on food presentation and preparation. Optimize portion size. Again, the portion size is matter to retain your customers. Ensure customers are satisfied with the portion size, encouraging positive feedback and revisit, which lead to ultimate retention and customers satisfactions. So recommendation for future research: expand scope, investigate customer satisfactions in their cuisines and dining locations, utilize mixed method. Another recommendation from this study: combine qualitative and quantitative data to explore changing customer taste and attitude. Increase sample size, use larger sample rather than 130 for what I used or this research used. Recommend to use 10,000 for stronger and more representative findings for future research. So research timeline, you can see drafted research proposal week 1, background, aim objective week 2, receiving literature week 3 and 4, followed by data collection, primary data, data collection, secondary data analysis, finding, recommendation, review, draft report, final submissions, and all the references in these next 3 slides. So thank you very much for listening me, and thank you for your time. Any questions?
Right. Any feedback?
Very confident, really well, very brave as well. With primary research.
Thank you.
So, any feedback? Any feedback for myself? The slides are designed very well, nice. Very well explained. Presentation was good. So, feedback from you. On the first page, you need the supervisor's name after the student's name.
All right. Okay.
Yes. After your GBS.
Okay.
That's one. Yeah. So by the time you export, yeah, does your mind. Remember what the second marker itself and the examiner see. That's what they do.
You don't see what is the diagram at the left?
Well, if you look at after you say shifting CS,
Yeah.
the second line,
Customer satisfaction is dynamic. Yeah.
yeah, I can manage to see it. However, when you print it,
Yeah.
when you export it,
All right. Okay. For the Word when I submit it,
exactly.
I think when I did not export it, I simply copy and pasted. So you got the full version in submission, in Word submission, but you got a less quality on presentations. Yeah.
From experience, I'm just telling you. Normally, the procedures that you export.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one. Some speaker notes, some slides require speaker note. For example, just like one, and the background, and we don't have any speaker note for that. This is background. Such problem, we don't have any speaker note for that as well.
Yep.
Just make sure you are printing all slides for you.
Okay.
Okay. Then, like I said, intent citation required for slide 15. That slide also requires intent citation. And when you say image is auto, that means to the picture itself.
Yes. Because if I use all these, then my word count comes significantly high, and considering over 30 slides. And if I use speaker notes below each slide, my words counts get really double. So I had to picturize them instead.
Remember, we're going to count the word count on the picture as well. So that's part of my last said you need to remind that you picture this slide. I'm not even talking about the picture on the slide, I'm talking about these pictures there. Because on the pictures you said author's image.
Yes.
Image source, author.
Yes.
So did you take those pictures yourself?
Yes, I generated these pictures, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then also you need to make sure, you need to remind you of your word count. Yeah?
Okay. My word count is okay, but this is referred to my pictures. So this information actually referred to my picture. It's not actual speaker notes.
So what you have on this slide,
yeah,
is there any word count there or represent pictures?
It's represent the pictures.
Okay, so that is it for me. Any questions?
Not really. I don't have any questions.
Okay, so let's clap for him once more.
Thank you very much.